Hello and welcome to this Astranti YouTube video series taking a look at becoming a licensed conveyancing apprentice. In this video series we're going to be looking at what an apprenticeship is, what specifically a conveyancing apprenticeship is, how you can become an apprentice and what you will get out of becoming an apprentice. And if you do want to see all the videos in this video series, then please like and subscribe, and also visit our website www.astranti.com for more information about apprenticeships, how you can become an apprentice, and also where you can find apprentice jobs that are available. So let's take a look at what an apprentice is and the apprentice market. So if you are looking to become a conveyancer, if you want to enter the legal field as a qualified legal professional specializing in conveyancing, the housing market being one of the absolute largest economies in the UK, therefore there's plenty of jobs available, plenty of well-paid jobs available in the conveyancing market. You can actually enter this industry, become a qualified conveyancer, a licensed conveyancer, legal professional through an apprenticeship at no cost to yourself, and you can do this straight out of school. You don't need to go to university, you don't need to take on any form of student debt, etc. And this is something that has been happening over the last few years. The landscape of university versus apprenticeship has been changing. The amount of people wanting to go to university has decreased because the value for money of a university education has been called into question. Take, for instance, in the last year, university applications went down 10%, whereas apprenticeship applications went up by 10%. So more people are looking to become apprentices rather than go to university. And it does make sense, because to go to university you're looking at a minimum of taking on about £27,000 in student debt. There are lots of degrees that you can get at university that won't actually necessarily help you to get a job or provide you with any skills for a career, whereas an apprenticeship, you are actually working, you're actually learning skills that are going to help you in that profession. You're also earning money whilst you are doing it, and of course you're not taking on any debt. And this is especially true in the last few years, where the amount of higher level apprenticeships has increased and the amount of people applying for these higher level apprenticeships has increased, up 500% in the last 7 years. And this is because apprenticeships was often a lower level qualification. You would do it for lower level, perhaps trade jobs, etc., customer service apprenticeships and these sorts of things, whereas now there are lots of very high level career apprenticeships right up to level 7. Level 7 of course being equivalent to a master's degree. You can now do a full accounting apprenticeship and become a qualified accountant. You can do a full conveyancing apprenticeship and become a qualified conveyancer, and so on. So there's no denying that apprenticeships, particularly higher level apprenticeships, are on the rise and becoming a very, very viable alternative to going to university, even for careers that are often associated with university level education. So let's take a look at what a licensed conveyancing apprenticeship is. Well, this is, as you would expect, an apprenticeship where you are able to earn money and work and learn at the same time. So as an apprenticeship, you're actually considered an employee, so you'll also have an employment contract, you'll have time off for holidays, and as an apprentice, you'll actually be given time off to study as well. So you're not even going to have to fit all of your studying in and around your job, because your job will fit the studying in for you. In fact, as an apprentice, you have to be given 20% of your working hours dedicated to studying and dedicated to off-the-job training. Now, off-the-job training isn't even just your studies. In fact, it is separate from your studies to an extent, and it involves you undertaking additional knowledge gaining, skill gaining exercises. This may be attending seminars, attending webinars, attending conferences, shadowing senior members of staff within the organization. So on top of learning the skills in the actual job, you're also given an additional opportunity to be privy to information, privy to skills, knowledge that you wouldn't normally pick up in your day-to-day job. So again, giving you more information, more knowledge, more skills to help improve your own knowledge and skills, to improve your career prospects. And once you have obtain the qualifications in your conveyancing apprenticeship, you'll need to do your exams, your level 4, level 6 diplomas in conveyancing law and practice. You'll also be gaining your qualifying employment throughout your apprenticeship and being assessed in your endpoint assessment on whether you've met the overall objectives of the apprenticeship. You'll become a member of the Council for Licensed Conveyancers. It means you'll be an officially qualified legal professional, a licensed conveyancer. Once you are qualified as a licensed conveyancer, you can earn upwards of £40,000 a year from the start, and once you are experienced, you can earn up to £50,000-60,000 within a few years. So when you consider that versus going to university, when you could be finished with your apprenticeship within 3 years, so the time people are leaving university with £27,000 in debt, you're already completely qualified and earning far more money than the people that went to university. Now, of course, the length of that apprenticeship can vary depending on the specific apprenticeship. If you do the first level of apprenticeship, the conveyancing technician, that may take a couple of years. You then need to do the licensed conveyancer one, which will take another year or two on top of that. But the important part is that the funding comes from the government, and the support, the opportunity comes from the company that you work for. So there's no cost to you, and you'll be earning money as you learn as well. So you won't be taking on debt, and you'll be earning money. And then within a few years, you can be qualified as a conveyancer through the apprenticeship. So given that that sounds very appealing, and this is, you can see why apprenticeships are so popular, why they are having a real resurgence, particularly for the higher level qualifications usually associated with universities, you might be wondering, can you become an apprentice? Well, the entry standards to becoming an apprentice are actually very low because the government wants to promote apprenticeships, wants people to undertake apprenticeships. Now, to qualify and begin an apprenticeship, you will need to have a job within that field, and apprenticeships are often marketed in the same way as a job is marketed. You can find them on a job site, so there will be plenty of law firms, conveyancing firms offering legal apprenticeships, offering conveyancing apprenticeships. Now, in order to qualify one, you must be at least 16 years old and not be in full or part-time education. So you can't start an apprenticeship while you are at university studying for a degree, for example, because essentially it is a full-time job, and that needs to be your main focus. You can't study for other qualifications at the same time. You must also live in, well, this is just for the standard UK government, or sorry, the English apprenticeship scheme. You must live in England, but there are separate apprenticeship opportunities in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. So in a sense, across the UK, you can undertake apprenticeships. The only reason that we have separated them here is because there are different government bodies that fund these apprenticeships. So when you go onto the government, the education government website, it will be the English one, but there will then take you links to the Scottish Education Authority's website, the Welsh Authorities, the Northern Ireland Authorities site. So if you are based in the UK, you are not in full or part-time education and at least 16 years old, you can apply for a job as an apprenticeship and start gaining experience, start gaining knowledge. So if you would like to know more, please like and subscribe, as we will be going through the process of where you can find apprenticeship opportunities, how you can apply for those apprenticeship opportunities, and also more of the benefits of becoming an apprentice. So please do like and subscribe, and also visit our website www.astranti.com for more information on apprenticeships and how you can apply for apprenticeships. and stay tuned as we will have more videos coming up about that, and also the more reasons why you should undertake an apprenticeship and what you will personally gain out of an apprenticeship. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.